That's a bear paws. That be a ganker. We don't want no bear paws action. It'd be hilarious if that fisherman dies right after I saw the ganker and the fisherman there. That's 6 to 15 in zone now. But I've pretty much done all the content there is to do. Oh, that was the fisherman. I'm sure he saw the bear paws and was like, nope, I'm nope right on down to that. One little trick, you know, if you run into a bear paws like that, if they're gonna do the thing, turn right into them, and that's so easy to telegraph that if you turn right into the bear paws, he typically misses you every time. Oh man, are you kidding me? Here's another one. Let's go. Okay, we got the Undead Lair map. It's in an okay spot since the castle timer's not active right now. Alright, it's got to give me a blue. I've used up all my RNG, man. So I'm going to say before I even enter this thing, it's definitely going to be blue, and we're going to get like 50k. It can't be this good for this long. And let's see. It is a blue.
You will join my ranks.
Get away from the skulls, they actually do hurt. Alright, 50k. There's 15. Another 25, that brings it up to 30. And 23. 53k. So right on the money pretty much on what that was supposed to be. And that's generally what you get. You know. But the good ones make it worth it when you get them. Somebody was just here. Oh, I got hit by the stun there. That dude definitely wants the little PvPs. Mark jacket, assassin hood. Yeah, he's in the right build for it. Have a cape. We'll let him clear that and then we'll go back. We'll continue looking for boss layers. One-hand battle axe is just much better for a PvP scenario than druidic. I've just not gotten to the axe tree yet. I'll probably do it eventually, just for some of the PvP roles there. Infernal Scythe, I really like, for example. It's just widely used in the current meta. I mean, AoE finisher, so if you're talking, you know, Bloodletter, for example, yeah, it's a finisher, but your targets need to be in a line, versus the Infernal Scythe, you have an AoE finisher, which is much better in the current, and in a brawl scenario. Got this thing flying around. Well, it's dead now. Let's go. Alright. Oh, there's a 7-3 tree. Oh, you know what? I just realized the door's cracked. To the outside, that's where he's coming from. Alright. That's fixed. I think we've been around the whole map a couple times at this point. I'm gonna pop back next door and we'll see if the camps have reset. T8's, yeah, it's doable. It's just very more highly contested, and the difficulty, like the chances of me getting downed, are much higher. So I tend not to do it at this build, just because it's more like an IP check. I just don't have the IP yet. Not for T7. I would need to go T8. And the time it takes you to make that back in T8 versus in like T7, it's a huge amount. Like the risk reward kind of tilts in the favor of risk versus getting decent reward for what you're doing. And you kind of just got to have you got to find a balance for that, and also what your personal economy can deal with as well. Like, I have no passive economy right now. Like, I haven't invested anything in the passive economy, mostly because my character's not premium, so I'm not getting focus, and I don't have the ability to like do refining every day. If I was, I would probably do that every day. It's just a passive way to earn some additional money. But as soon as I can get my stuff famed up and I'm doing PvP, then I'll make plenty from PvP, and I'm not really worried about it at that point. The extra fame is nice. It's what, a 50% bonus, I think. but it's not required. It just means it takes a little bit longer to level up certain things. Alright, so all those camps are still done. That desolation is going to be T8 madness at this point. Oh, there's a circle mob there. We do that. Yeah, see, these are only 50k and the ones in the T7 zone, but I just wasn't seeing any. They were being farmed up. I saw a few circle mobs when that guy was running to them, like 2. But the stars is generally what I'm looking for, because that's 330,000 fame for 1. And that's worth doing. And this zone is not really... There's so many people sharing the same zone that it's not really worth doing. And we just hit 0.8, so this is the prime time timer for this zone, which means it's very active. So it's not ideal, is the best way to put it for what we're doing. Oh no, I mean, like, I just transition between the zones pretty frequently. Like, I'll usually 3 different zones that I kind of almost do a circle through. See, this one's up, but that's objectives completed, so I've already done that one, but it's hidden. I have to actually bring up the map to see it. It's hidden by the hideout there. I'm mostly just looking for maps. It is really all I'm doing. Maps, circle bosses, you know, like I'll do those. It's a slow grind. It's, you know... There are faster ways I could be doing it, but, I mean, unless people want to watch me do avid raids, but, I mean, that's not really... There's really not a lot of risk there, is kind of what I'm getting at. Ooh. That's a 4.25er. Let's go check it out. I mean, free fame. I don't really care about the value. It's not worth much. 13k for that. I'm just doing it for the fame. Anything that's enchanted, basically. Yeah. So the way I kind of do the gathering bit is, since I don't have premium, I'm not gonna bother with any of the flat stuff. It doesn't give enough fame for me to worry about. Yeah. Yeah, plus you don't get the premium bonus to gathering, which is really, if you're a hardcore gatherer, that's important, because you end up making a lot over like a month period if you're going pretty hard on it, versus if you're not premium. Oh, I'm sure that'll be rectified. Like, I'm not sweating it right now. Alrighty. So we're at 3 p.m. right now. I'm going to take a short 10 minutes. I'm going to make another cup of tea, and then I'm going to get a snack or something. I'm pretty hungry. The only thing I've had to eat today is that sandwich, and I had some chicken dogs earlier this morning for breakfast. It's like a breakfast thing. So I'm going to take care of that. And I've already gotten PM'd by 2 people for our 4DX. So we only need to find one more person. So we're going to try and hopefully find the missing person between now and when I come back for stream. So I'll put it in chat, but 0815 UTC will be coming back. All right, we are back. So yeah, today we have some fresh sliced mango, and that's covered in honey that bees. The surrounding orchard is a lychee orchard, so they have that lychee flower flavor in the honey and fresh mango. So that's today's snack. Again, you know, Mango's always been one of my favorite things. It's just, you know, even out here in Thailand, if you look at it like a pricing standpoint, a lot of places try to overcharge tourists for it. But if you go to some of the supermarkets, you can pick up essentially the one of these, which is a fresh cut, fresh harvested mango, sliced up. And I think the equivalent cost is about $2. Is about what that costs. This one is sweet with like a sour tinge to it. Like the whole thing isn't like super sour, but it's got a little bit of a sour flavor. Not overly too much, but it, you know, it's like sweet and then goes to sour, if that makes sense. But basically, I take that lychee honey, which I'll show you. Hold on a second. So this is what I use. I'm sure you can see this on the stream. So this is a lychee honey that you can find in the supermarket, and it is I mean, the flavor on this is so good. I mean, you can't get this in the U.S. So I'll use that on fresh mango, because what I do is a lot of times they serve it with sticky rice, and that's just a ton of carbs, you know, that I don't need because I'm already getting, you know, from the fruit. So I tend to just put a little bit of honey on there, which will give me a little bit of sugar, but it's also really healthy for me because it helps with allergies, because that's a local honey that's produced up here close to Chiang Mai. So if you eat local honey on a regular basis, it helps with allergies in your area, in case you didn't know that.